Well, hello everybody. This is Michael and this is Retirement Adventures Asia. I wanted to do a video for you of the beach road walk. Alright, it's basically I'm walking from Walking Street to the very other end of Beach Road. You can actually do it in under an hour, and you can see all the different sites on the right hand side, which is what I'm going to keep focused at on this video. You'll see all the businesses and everything. I'm not focusing on the left hand side because it's actually Thursday night and it's about, I want to say 10 o'clock at night, and so the working girls are out there and they do not like the video camera. Keep that in mind. But here we go. We just left Walking Street. I did go down Walking Street. By the way, real quick, I want to tell you, in this video, count the number of McDonald's that you see. Count the number of 7-Elevens that you see. I haven't done it myself, but it could be interesting to count. Going back to Walking Street, they don't like cameras. Sorry, beach roads. The left side is the actual beach and beach walk, and I will not focus the camera over there. The girls don't like it, and out of respect for them, I won't do it to where they can see it. I am looking at some type of an option of being able to put a camera somewhere where it can't be seen, so I can give you a full view of the actual adult entertainment side of Beach Road, the freelancers, in other words. Also, the same goes for Walking Street. I want to do a video on Walking Street, but they don't like cameras, and so I'm going to see what I can do about getting you a video on Walking Street. I will be doing another video on Soy 6. I've got some important information for you in regards to bar fines and prices of entertainment to take with you and all that good kind of stuff. And I will tell you that it's shocking because business is down, and I got this information from some bar owners on Soy 6. Business is down, but the prices of bar fines and most girls have gone up. So there's some bargaining to be done there, but more on that when we go in and do the video on Soy 6 in the next couple days. As you can see, there's a cannabis shop. They are all over the place. The same with gold, guys. Gold shops are everywhere, and I'll give you a little bit of information in regards to gold and the women out here. But count the number of cannabis shops, McDonald's, and 7-Elevens. I'm probably going to do a video on the number of franchises out here: KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Taco Bell. There's quite a few of them out here, and the top franchise, I believe, is 7-Eleven. They're, like I said, count the number of 7-Elevens on this video. Some of the 7-Elevens are much different than what you would find in any other country, especially USA. They have what's called all cafe, and what that is they actually have a cafe. They make breakfast and lunch. They also make smoothies and different types of coffee, like Starbucks. Some of these 7-Elevens are actually 2 stories. I believe there's one 7-Eleven here in Pattaya or near Jomtien that is the world's largest 7-Eleven. So maybe I'll look into that and doing a video on franchises and maybe take a look inside that 7-Eleven. But as you can see, traffic is like normal. There's a full bot bus right there. The bot bus still runs all the way down Beach Road. Beach Road is one way. Second Road is also one way from Walking Street. As you head down to Terminal 21, you'll see a lot of bot buses out here. It's still 10 baht to ride. Don't go up to the driver and say how much, because then he's going to tell you 20 or 30 baht, and then you're going to have an argument on your hands. And you don't want to argue with these people. Alright, so as you can see, traffic is not heavy because at this time of night tomorrow, Friday night, this will be standstill traffic. All the buses headed towards Walking Street. I will tell you that most of the businesses here are opening late, no matter what they are. Tons of massage shops on the side here. I will tell you that if all the ladies in the massage shop are wearing the same uniform, or if it's brightly lit and has chairs right there in the front and everything, you're probably not going to the right massage shop if you're looking for any extracurricular activity. Generally those are in the darker alleys and darker areas of town, and the ladies generally do not wear the same uniform. They're all in different types of street clothing. Alright, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's go ahead and look, see what we got going on the side of the street here right now. Looks like we've got bank coming up. I think that, yep, there's Ripley's Believe It or Not. Excuse me, coming up on the right hand side. It's a pretty huge Ripley's Believe It or Not. Excuse me. And then there is a place right there at the same place called Horror Hospital. I want to say that it's some type of a horror house that you would find on Halloween. I haven't gone and done any checking on it or anything, but keep that in mind. A lot of shopping here, guys. Right here, we're going to be coming up shortly on Mike's Mall. Then we're going to be coming up on Central Festival, and then all the shops in between. There's also a major police department on this street. So keep out of there. You don't want to be making any visits there that you don't want to make. I'm actually walking on the street here, guys. They're redoing the entire sidewalk all the way down Beach Road on the beach side, and it's going to be really nice when they finish. But from Walking Street to about halfway, they are still tearing it apart and working on it. So I'm walking in the street, and I'll probably even walk in the street after I get to the finished part. But it's a mess. But the new portion is great. They're putting in benches, rearranging trees and things of that sort. So it's actually very nice. Pattaya is coming a long way, and I'm seeing new things pop up all the time. When I do my second road video, I'm going to do a walk from one end of second road to probably, I want to say it's going to be about a 20-minute walk, 25-minute walk, and show you all the things that you can do in that 20 minutes along that street. And a lot of new things popping up, and they're refurbishing some of the old buildings, they're building some new buildings. And even though tourism and business is down in Pattaya, progress is still being made. Alright, here we come. We got a Taco Bell on the right hand side. As you can see, motorbike is the most acceptable way for getting around Pattaya. I will tell you, if you are doing any kind of special event, like New Year's is coming up here on Beach Road, and then the fireworks festival, and any other type concerts and stuff on the beach, you do not want to be in any kind of car trying to travel these roads. For one thing, during the fireworks festival, much of Beach Road is closed. So trying to get a car in any of the side streets to get near Beach Road just won't happen. You better do it on a motorbike. And even then, we took a motorbike to go into the fireworks festival, and even then it took us so long. It was just terrible. I suggest if you're doing any major event on Beach Road anytime, you think about getting a hotel somewhere near or close to Beach Road. Even if you already have another hotel, get a hotel for one night and stay in that area. For one thing, the cost of a Bolt, which is the same as Uber, is going to cost you a lot more on those special events. Just like Uber, they raise the rates. And at that time I was staying in Jomtien. On a regular night it would cost me about 120 baht, 140 baht, one way from where I'm at in Jomtien to Beach Road. But during the special event it was 300 baht due to the rate increase. Now I will tell you, and I'll cover this in when I do a video on traffic and ways to get around. On the Bolt app, you have the capability of selecting motorbike, economy, ladies, and Bolt as a selection. Well, motorbike, self-explanatory. It's a motorbike that you're ordering, and I will tell you, you will probably pay double the rate if you're going to have two people riding on that motorbike. And the same thing goes with just the regular motorbike stands around town where they all wait for you to come over. Some of them will charge you double if you've got two people. Some of them won't. Luckily, I'm always with a Thai lady, and she does the talking and knows how to talk to them and say, hey, it's me and him, and we're paying for one person. So keep that in mind. But again, on the Bolt app, you've got those four selections. Motorbike, economy, which is a car, ladies, which is a car, which I believe is all lady drivers, and I want to say that they've done that so that ladies are comfortable riding with other ladies. And then there's Bolt, and it's just like ordering economy or ladies, and it's faster and cheaper. On one of my rides I paid 140 baht for a ride from my condo at the time in Jomtien to Beach Road on economy. Then I noticed the Bolt and I gave it a try. Well, for one thing, my economy took 8 to 10, 15 minutes to show up. When I ordered the Bolt, it was there in 3 minutes, and instead of paying 140, I paid 100. So the Bolt selection on the Bolt app is the way I would go if I were you. Now that's totally up to you. Keep that in mind. What do we got going here? We're coming along the road. A lot of people walking about. Just some standard old businesses out there. We've got all the bigger hotels hiding in the background back there. There are a lot of nice hotels that just sit on the side streets. Yes, even Soi 5 and Soi 8. You're walking by all these rundown areas, and right in the middle is this huge, nice hotel. Alright, here we are still walking on, now I'm actually up on the sidewalk, but it's not sidewalk. It's actual dirt because they're tearing it apart. We're about 13 minutes into this 48.5 minute walk. I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes, let you check out the scenery, and then I'll come back with some more information for you. Alright, I want to throw out some more information to you guys. I want to let you know that there are a lot of hotels throughout town here, and I do all my bookings on Agoda. A-G-O-D-A. You can download the app on the App Store. But when you make your reservations, I highly suggest doing as much research as you can on them, as much as you can do online if you're not already in Pattaya. But I had to switch hotels because I didn't like the situation I was in, and I ordered another hotel on Agoda, and I went and checked it out 5 days prior to, or actually 7 days prior to wanting to go there. And this is Mike's Shopping Mall, by the way. My shopping mall, yeah, Mike's Shopping Mall. Haven't been in there yet. I'm going to go take a look, see what it's all about. But when you make that booking, if you're making it and you're already in Pattaya, take a walk or take a ride over and check it out, because when I decided to change from the hotel I'm in to find another hotel for the rest of my stay, I went and checked out the hotel. I couldn't even find it. I could not find it. And even on the maps, it had me standing right in front of where it was supposed to be, and I couldn't find it. And if what I was looking at was the hotel, I didn't want to stay there. So I canceled that booking, which Agoda does offer free cancellation on most of their reservations up to a certain date. Another reason I like Agoda, and you can get good prices. So I then went on and booked a different hotel. I then went to that hotel tonight and took a look at it. It was built this year, and it's a really gorgeous hotel. I booked it on Agoda, but I didn't get your typical Agoda prices. The hotel I'm staying at right now, I paid $17 a night for. This one I'm paying $40 a night for. I will go over there on the 18th, which is Monday. You'll find a lot, as you're looking over on the right hand side, a lot of double-decker type restaurants and stuff that you can go up and eat and look over the beach. A lot of them are very nice. I have yet to visit some of them, but you'll find some fancy restaurants in there. I will tell you to keep an eye on your bills there. You might even ask when you enter. Some of these places charge an automatic tip, and I'll mention one of them as we get closer to the restaurant. But they automatically include a tip. Now, in regards to tipping at the restaurants here in or anything, tipping anybody in Pattaya, I will tell you that the average working wage for people in Pattaya is about $1.50 a day. Not great. It's terrible. They don't make any kind of money, and so I do, if I get good service, tip the waiter or the waitress or whoever gave me a hand, because I know they're not making any money. And another thing in regards to tipping, per se, in the restaurants, if they come with your bill and they give you the change and you give it back to them in the book or on the tray or whatever, and say, you know, that is their tip, that is not their tip. It actually goes to the house, and in some cases the house keeps it, and in some cases it's split between all the workers. So if you want to tip a person in particular, and you want to make sure that they know they can keep that money themselves, you hand it to them directly. Don't put it on the tray, don't put it on the table, don't put it in the little book that they'll give you or the little cup. Hand the tip to them directly in their hand and say, this is for you. I've gotten into the habit of doing that when I want to tip a specific individual, and sometimes I'll do both. I'll leave 20 baht or something inside the book to split between everybody, and I'll give the one person that was serving us the tip in their hand. Alright, so where are we at here? I can't tell by what we're looking at here, but we're coming up on some of the bigger hotels in this area. We're about 20 minutes into this 48-minute walk. We'll be coming up on Central Festival Mall here real quick. As a matter of fact, I believe that's what we're coming up on now. Central Festival Mall is huge. I haven't done a video on it yet. I have done a video on Terminal 21. I have yet to post that video and go in and edit that video, but I did a very short video on Terminal 21, and the same with all the other malls. I won't walk through and show you every shop and everything. I'm just going to give you basic information in a 7 to 10 minute video so that you know what you can go look at and explore on your own. Alright, so yes, we are coming up on Central Festival. Now, Central Festival has a stage in a little bowl in front of Central Festival on the beach roadside. They all also, anywhere, almost every business has little stands out in front. Now I don't know if the mall leases that space out or how that works, but there are little stands, be food or trinkets or clothing out in front of the places and along the road here. So I'll just give you another few minutes here so you can take a look at what we're walking by, and I'll come back with some more information. Oh, and there's another 7-Eleven. Okay, I will give you a little information in regards to Central Festival. They have a huge food court downstairs. There is a food store there. I want to say it's Tops. If you plan on making any food in your own room, or if you have a kitchenette or whatever, there is a store that is on the lower, very ground floor level, and actually it's below ground level. There's a cinema there. I have gone and seen a movie there. Kind of interesting how they do things in the movie theaters here in Thailand, but the seating is nice and everything in the theaters. There's actually a bowling alley in Central Festival, and Dairy Queen. I want to say there is not a KFC in Central Festival, not in the food establishments. Then there's a Sizzler Steakhouse, made famous in America. I have not gone to that either, but as you can see, it's a pretty extensive mall. And as we're walking by here, I'm going to just let you see a little bit down through those gates, and down below is, you can see all the flashing lights, is the stage area where they're having a concert. For New Year's Eve, the concert will be on the beach, and Beach Road and the beach will be packed. They're going to have fireworks on the beach, out on the barge again, and it's going to be a huge celebration. So plan early, plan accordingly, so that you're not having to take taxis or motorbikes to get around, because you're not going to get around too good. And right here on the right hand side, we're coming up on that notorious police station. You don't want to make any appearances here for any reason, unless you're going to go in and say hi and say thank you for your service. But I don't know that they take too kindly to any of that, just walking into their police station. But every now and then I've gone by, and I guess prior to their shift, you'll see some of the police officers out there at the Buddha statue, saying their prayer or whatever it is that they do to praise Buddha and ask Buddha to protect them on their shift. But you don't want to end up here for any other reason. I actually watched, I want to say it was on Soy Bucao, a police truck going down the road, 2 or 3 police officers in the back of the truck, and they were holding down a man. Now I can't tell you if he was getting sick, can't tell you if he was fighting them or what, but they basically had a couple officers with their knees in his back holding him down. So you don't want to deal with the police here. We're coming up on a few beer bars right here. They all have their girls that work there and are available for evening visits and things of that sort, but I do not believe that any of the beer bars here have short time rooms. A lot of pool tables in these bars, and the girls are pool sharks, guys. That's all they do, is wait for guys to come around, buy them a drink, and they play pool with you, and they can beat your ass. Don't make any bets with them unless you plan on losing your money. And also, you'll see I have a series of videos in regards to Asian women and relationships. I'm just going to tell you one thing. I've got a video coming out, and it's called Relationships with Asian Ladies. I haven't figured out the exact title yet, but it's going to be something to the effect of treat it like you treat crypto investments. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Yes, you heard that right. In regards to relationships, only invest what you can afford to lose, because in most cases you're going to lose it. I found that out, and luckily I treated it like crypto. Here's Lisa on the beach. They actually have, I want to say 3 bars in town. One of them's on Soy 6. This one's on Beach Road, and I think there's a third one. Another Burger King, 24-hour Burger King. Now again, I haven't eaten at any of the burger joints that are franchised out here, so I can't tell you anything about the food. I don't know if they use meats imported from America, because as I said, I had Taco Bell one night and it just didn't taste like Taco Bell. I think they were using Thailand meat. But here we are. We still have some more bars coming up. This is one of the main thoroughfares coming up here on the right hand side. You'll see traffic turning left from the street up here, coming on to 2nd Road. And again, there's a couple restaurants here. This is called Kamikaze Restaurant and Bar. I think here in a few minutes, yeah, we'll be coming up on Soy 6. Another bot bus just passed by. Again, this is just an informational video and a video so you can see everything on Beach Road, from Walking Street to the very end of Beach Road that goes around to Terminal 21. And then up here you can see the blinking lights on the right hand side up high. That's another one of the fancy restaurants with upper level seating. Now these down here probably wouldn't be the best place to be to see the fireworks on New Year's, because the fireworks are actually shot off of a barge much further down Beach Road near Soy 6. But if you were sitting on the beach here, which again I'm not showing out of respect for the working ladies, you'd be able to see the fireworks just fine. I like the effect of the lights coming down out of the trees. It is a pretty cool effect. You'll find that they get very creative in Pattaya in their lighting, and this is what struck me as strange. There goes a police bus. There goes another police bus. There goes another police car. And I believe that was it. Those buses looked like they were full of tourists. Didn't look like there was anybody that was in any kind of jail uniform or anything of that sort, but they were just in the bus. So I don't know what was going on there. Maybe the police department does tours also, because those police buses were full of tourists. Maybe they did a raid and busted a China casino, which there's quite a few underground casinos around. I've not looked into them or anything. China really wants to come in and do casino gambling here, and Thailand's fighting it, but they do bust underground casinos quite a bit here. Alright, so we're going down the street. I think we're going to be coming up on a little bit of a dead part here. We got an empty field on the right. I'll just give you a few minutes to take a look as I'm walking down the street, and I'll be back in a few minutes with some more information for you. Alright, here we go. We're coming up on the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here on the right hand side. While we're taking a look at that, you'll see that there's a restaurant and a stage right out front. But in regards to taxis, you'll see them all over the place. If you're going to take a taxi ride, you need to do one of two things. You need to make sure they turn on their meter, or you need to have them tell you the price to take you where you're going before you get in the taxi. You don't want to get in and say, take me here. And then when you get there, they're going to charge you 300, 400, 500, 600 baht. And if they have a meter, and then make them turn it on. That's the only way that you're going to be treated fairly. If you do not, and you get to your location and they're going to tell you 500 baht and you're going to fight it, you're going to lose that fight. Okay? You do not want to argue with anyone in Thailand, be it anyone on the street or a taxi driver or a server or waiter or anything. You don't want to argue with them. You're going to lose. For one thing, they'll have support from anyone that's Thai around them, and for another thing, if the police are called, the police are going to side with them. So be safe and just make sure they turn the meter on, or know that you have a price that they told you prior to getting in that taxi to go where you're going. Now, you could still run into that issue even though they say, oh, it's going to be 200 baht to take you here, and then they get you there and say, oh, no, 500 baht. You can still have the possibility of an argument. The only real way around it is to make sure they turn on their meter. I will tell you, I've taken a lot of motorbikes. I had a motorbike from hell a couple weeks ago. This guy was just anxious to get me to where I was going so he could get another fare. And I will tell you, here's that sidewalk I was telling you about. Really nice here. But I want to say I've taken that motorbike ride several times, and it generally takes anywhere from 12 to 14 minutes to do that route. This guy had me back at 9 minutes. I wish I would have had my camera on. It was like riding in the Indy 500 on a motorbike. Scared me a few times, but hang on. If most cases, if you got a little bag with you or something, they have a little hook in front that they can put it on. That way your stuff is safe, but sometimes you have to hold it yourself, and it's not fun trying to hold a bag and hold on to the bottom of the seat to make sure you don't fall off. Excuse me. Okay, so we're coming up here on Soy 6 here in a few minutes. And excuse the pauses every few minutes. I just like to clear my throat and make sure that you're seeing everything. If you're watching this video all the way through, I appreciate it. It helps in the hours of people watching on YouTube and helps my videos rank higher. If you've made it this far, hey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell button to subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of new videos as they come out. I am going to have a lot of information coming out. I've done a couple, well, actually I've not done any restaurant reviews. I've done a couple market reviews. I will have I did one restaurant review, Pattaya, one of our favorite restaurants. But I've got a couple more restaurant reviews coming. My plans have changed a little bit. Yes, I'm retiring to Thailand, but my career job that I retired from has called me several times. They have a couple events that I managed for them that basically are saying, if we can't have Michael back to manage our event, we are going to put the contract up for bid for somebody else. So they are trying to encourage me to come back. I would have to go back for 2 months at a time because these events run back to back, and so I would end up having to go back to America 2 or 3 times a year for 2 months, month and a half sometimes, but mainly 2 months. And I'm considering it. I'm definitely going to go back for the first 2 months. I'm going back January 10th because I will make a hell of a lot of money. Real quick before I continue on with that, I have visited this restaurant right here. It is quite expensive. It's an Italian restaurant. They also have some Thai food and stuff and outdoor seating. Nice owner. He's not from the United States. He's from the UK, but he was really nice. So it was a good experience. It's just a little bit more on the higher end side as far as price goes. But then going back into how come my plans are changing, and it's because again, these events want me to come back and manage their event, and the money is good. I really can't pass it up. I have my retirement check coming every month. I have my Social Security coming every month, and I can work 3 months out of the year. I can work as many hours as I want without jeopardizing my pension, and then the other months up until I hit 65, I can work 84 hours per month, which in my profession is a very nice paycheck every week. So it behooves me to go back and do these special events to get an extra $10,000-$20,000 in my pocket. So I will go back and do those. Don't worry, I will still continue to post videos. I'm going to do quite a few videos before I leave and have them to post while I'm gone. And I'm going to have my girlfriend continue on. Hopefully I'll be able to teach her how to do all of this, and maybe she can do some videos for us while I'm gone. This is a little, I don't want to call it a temple. They have these all over the place. This one here is on the beach side, and you can actually go up and pray, and people leave all these trinkets and leave drinks for Buddha and light incense and say prayers. And most of your Thai people, when they walk by it, will stop and bow and put their hands together. Alright, so here we are. This is the infamous Soi 6 right here. Okay? Now, I will tell you that just to the right of Soi 6, we passed just a minute ago, it said yellow massage. That's Soi 6-1. And most of your lady boys hang out there if you walk down that back alley. So that's Soi 6-1. But right here, we're going to pause and look right down the street. That is the infamous Soi 6. I've got another video coming out in the next couple days in regards to updates on pricing and everything. Some of the information I have in there will surprise you. So keep that in mind. Now this is another area that's changed a lot since I was here 8 months ago. Sexy Bay, that's all brand new as far as the signage and everything. And there you go, another McDonald's. But they've now allowed several vendors to set up in the McDonald's area in front of McDonald's. And again, I don't know if I said it earlier, all McDonald's in Pattaya, I don't know if all of Thailand, but in Pattaya, are cashless. You cannot go in there with Thai baht or any other physical money. You either need to have a Thai bank account or some type of a debit card or credit card that you can use. A lot of these shops right here are not rented. There used to be a restaurant right here in the middle of this area on the ground floor in front of those escalators. That restaurant's gone. Now, they are Sexy Bay up there. There's something going on up there. I don't know what. But a lot of this area is not rented out. But Pattaya is growing in other areas. So I just don't understand sometimes that business is down, but the expansion is happening and places are emptying out as the expansion happens. All right, there's quite a few little good food vendors right here. There's a Italian ice place here. There's a couple places that cook seafood and some small Thai meals and things of that sort. They all have some chairs in front of their areas there. Really nice. I like it. We're coming up on another Tops store right there on the right hand side. Again, similar to 7-Eleven. And then not more than a few feet down, there's 7-Eleven again. Alright, so I'm going to give you a few minutes, let you digest this. I've got some more information coming your way in about another block. Alright, and again, you've got your massage shops sitting off to the side here. Again, whether or not any of them provide additional services in regards to more than just a massage, I don't know. I have not physically, actually, in my many times here, have not visited a massage shop for that particular thing. I've gone to a couple Thai massage shops for an actual Thai massage, and I have visited a couple of the soapy massage spots, and that was an experience. I won't say that it was a bad one, it was a good experience, but there's some soapy massage spots that you really need to check out. Here we are, we're looking at the Beachfront Hotel. They actually have a little restaurant there on the bottom floor. I've eaten there. The food was good. Nothing spectacular. Pricing okay. Not low, not high, just okay. Their air conditioner, they've got air conditioners there above the outdoor area, but they don't work too well. So if you're here during the hot part of the season, it's probably going to be a little bit warm on that patio. Alright, now you'll see here on the right hand side, you're going to see that sign that's got the flashing colored letters up there. It says Honey 2. Okay, well that is a soapy massage place. Oh, and by the way, this hotel looks like a ship. I don't believe the hotel portion of that is open. Now there's some other businesses there that are open, but it's kind of unique. If you walk down that alley, which will take you down to Honey 2, which is the soapy massage shop. I've been in that one, which my hotel that I'm staying at right now is right across from Honey 2. I could actually be at my hotel in 5 minutes from here. You'll find that there's a lot of nice hotels down that road. My gosh, you got these side alleys. But there's that flashing sign. If you head straight down that road, on the left-hand side at 2nd Road is Honey 2 Soapy Massage. Right next to it is another soapy massage. Now here's Fat Coco. Alright, now remember I told you there's some fancy restaurants that charge an automatic tip. You're not given a choice. And they add 10%. And I've been there twice. The first time I was there, they did not have that automatic 10%. Well, this last time I was there a couple days ago, the tip was there. And I kind of was not upset about it, but I wish they would post, or at least let you know, hey, 10% gratuity is automatically included. So it was a surprise when I got the bill, but it is a nice restaurant. If you're looking for a classy place to take somebody, it has a very good, nice atmosphere, and even though it's outdoors, they do keep it very cool. So Fat Coco, I would suggest it for a fancy dinner, but I would again keep in mind that you're going to pay a 10% charge on your bill as an automatic tip. Prices are high too. It's not inexpensive to eat there. Well, we're coming up close to the end of the video here. We've only got a little bit further of a walk, and we'll be at the turn that goes around to Terminal 21, and that will be basically the physical end of Beach Road in Pattaya. Beach Road does continue after you go around the corner all the way up to Jom Tien, but we're coming up on the end here, and we're coming up on another 7-Eleven. Tattoo shops. Tattoo shops are rising. That's right. They're coming out like hotcakes in Pattaya, and some of them are really nice and fancy. So if you are endeavoring to get a tattoo, there's plenty of places to do that now here in Pattaya. Now remember, you can catch a bot bus anywhere along Beach Road here, all the way around the corner there to Terminal 21, and you can catch that, and it'll take you all the way up to Walking Street. So keep that in mind. It's 10 baht, very inexpensive to travel the entire length of Beach Road from Terminal 21 to Walking Street. Another nice restaurant here I haven't been to. It's mostly outdoors. Don't know that I'll get time to go during this stay. I'm at this point right now planning on going to Chiang Rai with my girlfriend on the 2nd of January, spending the last 7 or 8 days with her in Chiang Rai with her mama, and enjoying seeing a different area of the country. It's northern Thailand. Here's another double-decker, all-cafe 7-Eleven. Some of these 7-Elevens have 10 or 12 workers working in them. It's a very thriving business here in Pattaya. All cafe. So this one, I believe the seating for eating and everything is upstairs, and you buy all your merchandise and food downstairs. I want to say they cook some of the food upstairs, but it's a unique experience going into a 7-Eleven here in Thailand. They just did a lot of changing of all the road markings, and actually Beach Road was repaved to some extent all the way down Beach Road. So you'll see that most of the markings are brand new and everything. They've done a lot of work on Beach Road. I have to say they've made a marked improvement. There used to be no parking on the sides of Beach Road on the beach side. Now they've got actual marked parking spaces on both sides. I want to say in some areas it says parking on one day, no parking on another day on opposite sides. But I have to say they've done a great job in bringing Beach Road into the new age as far as quality and surface of the road and sidewalks are concerned. And this is the Amari Hotel. Amari. From the looks of it, it looks really great. Have to think about doing a review on it someday when I want to maybe go there and stay. But right now we're at the end of the video, so I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching if you've made it all the way through. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of additional videos as they come out. Keep an eye out for my new Soy 6 video coming out here in the next few days. And until the next video comes out, I want to tell you all, have a great day and enjoy yourselves no matter where you're at.